Tonight I decided to show you one more game from the World Chess Olympiad. This is a game from round 10. In round 10 we played against team of Kosovo. We won that match, and I see oh my god, I see the results right now. We actually won that match with the score 4-0. We all won our games. So I played, finally, I played against someone lower rated. I think I probably during the whole Olympiad, I played maybe only against 2 players who were lower rated than me. I played with white pieces, and of course, I played my English opening. So let's start. Let's go. So this is what I played: c4, c5. As always, as far as I remember, I think that I was preparing. I prepared for something else. I don't remember. I don't think that I expected my opponent to play c5. I think I was expecting her to play something different, but she played c5. And I already, there was already one game when someone played c5 against me, and I decided not to repeat moves from that game, also from the Olympiad, and I decided to play in a different way in order, like surprise my opponent. So because probably, she prepared something when she saw the game from the previous round. So I played knight f3. In that game I played, I think, knight c3, g3, bishop g2, but this time I played knight f3. I have such memories that it was an easy game, but actually when I checked this game a couple of days ago, because I was planning to do this recap a couple of days ago, I realized that the game was not that easy, but it was at the same time not too difficult, so to say. So she played g6, I played e3, she played bishop g7. Well, the Reti opening, I'm not sure that this is Reti opening. I think that it's still my English opening. Well, I don't know. Knight c6, I played d4 immediately. She takes, I take, and she plays d6. The good thing is that she cannot play d5. I don't think that she can play d5. Yes, she plays d5. No, if she plays d5, I'll just take it, right? She didn't develop her knight to f6. So she played d6, and I decided to play move h3. Apparently not to let her move here, because if black plays bishop g4, there will be some pressure on my pawn on d4. Here computer is recommending to play d5. I think that when I play online and when I get a position like this, I usually, if I have a chance to push d5, I play d5 because I get more space. And I think that it cannot be bad for white. That's why I think that I usually play this move. But I decided, okay, first to play h3, but okay, why I can play h3, I think, right now is because she still cannot play d5, right? So she needs to develop her knight f6. And I'm a little bit surprised that I didn't play d5, because now I can do this. I push my pawn, I ask my opponent what she's going to do with her knight, if she is going to put it to e5 or move back. Well, I don't know. I am a bit surprised that I didn't play this move, but I played bishop e3. Okay, not too bad, but again, computer is saying that d5 is the best move in this position. I need to remember this for my future games. So I played bishop e3. She played bishop d7. Well, I think that bishop d7 is it's not such a bad move, maybe, but it's a bit like strange move. I don't know. I think that she even can play actually d5 right now. She's losing time because yes, she played d6 and d5, but I think that in the current situation, this is the best move, one of the best moves for black. computer is saying that e6 is the first line or d5 second, and the difference between these two moves is very little. So I'm surprised that she didn't play d5, and just probably because she already played d6 and she thought that it would be a waste of time. But bishop d7, when she puts her bishop on d7, so d5 is not possible anymore. Her bishop, what her bishop is doing actually on d7. Okay, rook c8 will be played on the next move, I think. But anyway, this bishop d7, I think, looked strange. So I played bishop e2, she played rook c8, I played rook c1, I decided not to castle, I think I decided not to castle, not to rush, because I can do it, because I can allow myself, you know, not to rush. So I played rook c1 in order to make sure that everything is protected on the c file, although my c4 pawn is protected. And even after knight a5, I will be able to protect it by playing b3, but still. So she castled, and I first played queen d2. And by the way, all this time, computer is always saying that the first line for me is d5. I need to remember this and play d5 next time. And I do this when I play online, but okay, I played queen d2, apparently with the plan maybe to play bishop h6. And well, finally she decided to, I don't know, to push her pawn to, well, I cannot say that this is like a breakthrough, but she started, you know, she made some more or less aggressive moves, so she played e5. And I played d5. I remember that at this moment I spent, I think, some time thinking, trying to understand what kind of position I want to have. Is it okay? Is it better for me? I think I had a couple of options, maybe to castle or to take or to push d5. And in the end, I decided to push d5. So knight a5, attacking my pawn on c4. I play b3 to protect it easily. b6. Now I look at my game and I'm a bit surprised that I still decide not to castle. But I think that it's not a big problem, so I play bishop g5. She plays knight b7. I play b4 in order not to let her play to c5. She goes here. A little bit strange. This move looks a little bit strange. It's not, well, actually, maybe it's not that strange. When she plays here, you know, she's trying to move from this pin. Knight is protected, so she can do it. But her queen looks a bit strange on this e8 square. Also, she doesn't have that many options, I think. I mean, a lot of... she doesn't have a lot of good ideas or any ideas in this type of positions. Her knight cannot do anything, cannot jump anywhere. Her bishop, the same story. Her knight cannot move. h6 is not possible. Well, what to do? Okay. Finally, I castled. She plays bishop f5. I go here. She goes back. I go here. I had a feeling, I remember that I had a feeling that, you know, I can do whatever I want, because I have some options. I can improve my pieces, but she doesn't have many moves. Why not to go for the exchange of the black squared bishop? Well, good question. Let me think. Let me think why I didn't do that. I think that why I didn't do that, because seems like this bishop on g7, it's not running away. Seems like I can do it anytime. Black cannot play h6. Black is very cramped, so it looks logical for white to keep pieces on the board. Yes. Yes. I wanted to say the same. No, I think that, yeah, like I have... this feeling that my bishop looks good on g5, right? Just a couple of moves ago, there was the spin. This was annoying, unpleasant for black. Black still cannot play h6 to attack my bishop. My bishop h6 move idea still exists. So yeah, probably I just wanted to keep, some control, right, over the board. And it's so difficult for black to find moves. But she managed to find some moves, which looked quite bad. But since those were the only moves, the only plan probably, so even computer started recommending. And I'll show you how she played. So after knight h4, bishop d7, I played rook f to e1, and she played a5, but okay, a3. And I think that, well, here she realized finally that now she doesn't have any moves. Well, knight cannot move, bishop can move, but where? Just here. She can take, but okay, I will just take, and then she will need to look for moves again. And she found this plan, king h8. Actually, right now I look at the evaluation and computer doesn't recommend this move, but I had a feeling that computer was actually suggesting to play like this. I was just going to suggest king h8 and knight g8 to try and play h6, but seems a bit odd to put everything on the back rank. When she played it, I realized, well, first of all, this move looked strange to me, but then I realized what she wants to do. She wants to play knight g8, and then maybe h6 and maybe f5, and well, not that bad plan apparently, because just because she doesn't have any other idea. So she played king h8, and I played f4. Seems like it was not a very good move, because right now computer is saying that I'm +2 and suggesting moves like queen e3 or knight f3 or rook b1. Not sure why. Well, probably rook b1 I can understand, maybe with an idea to take b takes a5 and try to attack on this diagonal. I played f4, and this computer is saying that this is a mistake, actually. I still have advantage +1, but no, this is not the best decision in that position. So she played knight g8. Yeah, she has a plan, and let me just stop for a moment, because I'm trying to remember what I was thinking, what I was calculating. f4, maybe here I was calculating h6 at this point, and there was something what I almost like miscalculated, h6, and I was thinking that this is what I was thinking. Okay, at this point I was analyzing, calculating a couple of lines. One of the lines is probably, if I remember, it's probably, well, h6 is a threat, right? She's attacking my bishop. I need to do something. So one of the options is probably to take, I just wanted to try to tell you one line I was analyzing, and then one line, and then another line, and I almost, miscalculated something. Take on f6 and e5, I think, but you lose control of the black squares. Well, if to take here, bishop takes, I'm taking here, then I'm losing my knight. So this is actually bad. No. So I'm taking on h6. No, sorry, stop. No, this is a bad continuation for me. Wait. Okay, takes. This is a bad continuation. I will tell you a bit later why. So I probably was planning to take here first, and then if black takes on g5, I'm taking here, right? So if he takes, I take, and this is, if he takes, I take, so this is good for me. I think this should be good for me. So I'll be pawn up with a good position. So this is fine, and no dark square bishop. But when I take, she doesn't have to take on h4, so she can just take my pawn. My knight is hanging, my bishop cannot do much. Also, computer is still saying +2. Probably if I play something like this, play like this and still have a good position. And probably I was planning to play something like this, and I was ready to have position like this. What I almost missed is that, because I thought, okay, if she plays h6, I have this option and I have that option. And one of the options was the following. I thought, oh, I will just take on f6, bishop takes, and I will take this pawn. But this is a huge mistake. F takes e5 is a blunder, computer is saying, because I was thinking that bishop will take on h4, and then I will take on h6, check, and then I will take back this bishop. And I have a wonderful position, normal position, +4, all is great. But there is an intermediate move here. So when I take f takes e5, she first goes here, bishop g5, attacking my queen. And who has a good position right now? Not me. Black has. I guess I have to go here. Well, if I want to protect my knight. But then I guess she takes. Oh, this is actually not the best. Just queen takes e5. Queen takes e5 is much stronger. Queen takes e5. I need to take. Pawn takes. I go back. And now it's not good for me. I have worse position right now, almost -2. Anyway, when I pushed f4, she didn't play h6 anyway. And she actually made a mistake here, I think. Oh, no, she didn't make a mistake. She just played knight g8. She followed her plan. Continued with her plan. So I took on e5. And here she made a mistake. Here she made a mistake. Well, d takes e5 is the best. Bishop takes e5, I think, is not too good. But after e takes e5, well, I thought that I cannot. I mean, yeah, well, she has quite a lot of pawns on the king side. And at some point her pieces will probably start moving, playing. But I also have a lot of pawns on the queen side. And I thought that, you know, I will not lose this game, this position. But she made a mistake and she took with queen. Queen takes e5. This was a mistake. Her plan was, she was probably thinking that I can play something like bishop f4 or something. And she was planning to play queen d4, giving check, and trying to exchange queens. And I think that if she does that, if she manages to do that, then she will be fine, more or less. Yeah, queen d4, for example. So I probably have to take. I need to move, and well, I need to be really very careful, because a move like bishop f2 can be played, and now I'm in trouble. But after queen takes e5, I have a very good move, which is actually a very simple move, nothing special. I have knight f3 move. Now I'm attacking her queen, and I don't let her queen move to d4 to give check and exchange queens. She cannot go to g3, I believe, because of bishop f4, and now she needs to sacrifice her queen. For a rook, for example, her queen is trapped. So she can try to go to f5, but I think that it's also bad. I think because of bishop d3. Yeah, after bishop d3, her queen is trapped again. So the only square is e8. So she played queen e8. And again, the good thing is that her queen is, I can play bishop d3, but her queen is not running away anyway, because of my bishop, right? And I played c5 first. Computer doesn't really like it, says that it's inaccuracy, recommends bishop f1 or bishop d3, but I played c5. I thought that this is a good move because now I'm threatening to play bishop a6. Now I have a good, idea. A good move is my bishop. So when bishop a6 will be played, I will be attacking her queen, I will be attacking her knight. And she doesn't have a lot of time because also I'm threatening to push c6. And she played f6. Computer here is recommending first to take here, 8x before, 8x before, then to take here, but after bishop a6, and after bishop a6, computer is recommending to play c takes before to sacrifice queen. I guess takes, b takes, also bishop protecting this pawn, so I cannot take it, I need to move it. Like, for example, I don't know, probably here. And then rook takes rook. I'm taking this knight, and I have queen for a rook. Well, this should be winning. She has good bishops. This bishop is protecting this pawn. This bishop can also be a bit more active, but her knight is passive. No, I think that it should be winning, and winning, I think, well, probably not that easy, but relatively easy. But this was a recommendation of the engine. So after c5, she played f6 first. I'm again not in a rush. I played bishop f4. I still have the same plan to play bishop a6 or to play c6. She played queen f7. She didn't want to lose her queen. I pushed c6. Bishop takes, rook takes. And I'm piece up right now. I have active pieces, so no problems. Knight d4, she goes back. I go bishop f3, takes, f5. I play knight e6, rook f2, e8. I go here. I just need to be a little bit careful, right? Because I need to make sure that all my minor pieces are protected. She goes here. I play bishop g5, and she takes. She takes actually because I think that her queen is trapped again. So queen takes c3, rook takes, bishop takes. I go here, and it turns out that she actually cannot take my rook. Why she cannot take my rook? Do you know? Yeah, queen check. Yeah, big check. Yes, so if to move back, well, it was like a good idea to take like this, maybe to win, to try to capture a lot of strong pieces. Yes, but I don't know if she saw this or she didn't see this, but she actually cannot take my rook because of checkmate. Actually, I checkmated her this way because I don't know. In fact, I think that my move queen d1 was a loss of time. I think it was better to play maybe queen d3, because when I played queen d1, she played rook a8. Now she wants to play here. It's a little bit unpleasant, like very unpleasant. And I played queen d3, and then I thought, oh, I lost time. I played queen d1 and I played queen d3 because I could do this a move ago. And suddenly, I don't know why, just because probably she wanted to finish this game, and suddenly she decided to play bishop takes e1. So, and after queen d4, she resigned.